video in quite a while, so just been busy with the holidays, visiting family, at my youngest son's wedding, and then got the blue hand, so we haven't had much time to do anything lately. But so I decided to get out, I kind of cabin fever going, and brought my son Alex, visiting from France, and we jumped in the Growler to run up to Tenaja. Well, we're up at it's called Tenaja Trailhead, or Tenaja Trail, I think, or at least we've just passed the entrance to it. But this is called South Main Divide. It runs through the Cleveland National Forest, right across the ridgeline of the Santa Ana Mountains. And it'll take you all the way to, anybody familiar with Southern California, it'll take you to Ortega Highway, and you can actually continue a little farther up to San Diego Peak. Not sure how far we're going to take it today, but we're going to get out and get some views and just give the old girl a ride. See, the trails get a little better now. It was paved, which, you know, pavement sucks, right? So it's getting a little funner here. Last summer we had the first annual Growler Fest, and we had this planned as a caravan to take all the growlers on, and we were just getting ready to leave, and I looked up and towards the hills and I saw a plume of smoke, and next thing you know we see CDF aircraft flying over, and they had a fire that came through near the beginning of the trailhead here, and they had the whole trail shut down. So this is the first time I've been back since the fire. Alright, we pulled over at this first it's kind of like a viewpoint, an area you can pull off on to, you know, get the views down here. And there's also some geocaches hidden along this whole trail. So I'm going to get out and see if my phone has any service here. If it does, I'm going to see if there's any caches along here. I know there was one hidden right over in this area before, and I remember looking for it once, but I was in a bit of a hurry and I didn't find it. So I'm going to see if I can find it today. Well, no luck on the geocache. There's no phone service up here. I should have loaded them all before I left the house, but I didn't even think I was going to be doing that. So anyways, we'll get back in the ITV here and we'll continue on our way. Here's the trailhead for a hiking trail that'll take you kind of the long way to, I think it goes to Tenaja Falls. It's called Fisherman's Camp. I've gone probably 3/4 of the way down it with my Boy Scout troop back years ago. It's been a while. But anyways, we're going to work our way at least towards Tenaja Falls, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Here's an abandoned car that someone shoved off the hill years ago. snow and sand setting, which drops it to I think 26. And we'll see how that does. It is better on these loose gravel roads. Some of these, as you're driving along, you'll see a lot of these little canyon draws that come down along to the road. And I've hiked up in some of them, and I wouldn't recommend doing it right now because it's so warm that there's gonna be a lot of rattlesnakes and stuff. So we're not gonna do it. But it's beautiful when you climb up in there. You've got oak trees. You've got just tons of different stuff growing up in there. It's a really cool place to come up and hike. Look at this canyon here. You could hike up that thing for, I don't know, probably about a quarter mile or so. You have to come back when it cools off so I could do some hiking up in here. But it was really cold for about a month or so, and all the snakes were hibernating, and well, it's about 75 degrees out today, so I won't be shocked at all if we don't see a rattlesnake or two up here. This place is kind of crawling with them. Wondering where we are in Southern California. We're exactly about halfway between Lake Elsinore, Murrieta, and then the ocean over at Camp Pendleton. If you look this way, you're looking west, actually south, southwest. But just on the other side of those mountains that you can see in the far distance, that's the ocean's going to be on the other side there. You're going to have Camp Pendleton, you're going to have Oceanside, and then if you look over this way, you end up heading towards Palm Springs, basically. But we're about 20 miles either way between Temecula Valley, Murrieta, and then the ocean. And this is the parking for Tenaja Falls. The falls are probably actually running really good right now. It'd probably actually be a nice time to go there. But there's a waterfall back here you've got to hike into. It's about I think about a 5-mile hike up into it. Sign for it there. Once again, we're in the Cleveland National Forest is where we are. You can see there's a few people here that come out on this beautiful day. It's a Friday. Just beautiful weather. Anybody that's on the East Coast and stuff in those snowstorms that are going on right now, well, this is why we pay higher taxes and we put up with crappy government, because you can't beat this place at this time of year. So we're going to keep going. Instead of turn around the falls, we're going to head over towards Ortega Highway, and we'll see how that goes. If we feel like it, we may keep going to San Diego Peak. I don't know. We'll see. You can see all the green trees down there at the bottom of the canyon, bottom of the valley. That's from the water that flows down there from the falls. They don't flow all year. It's just based on rainfall, I believe. I don't think there's any springs that are actually flowing because I'm almost positive it dries up in the summer. Over here, we're going to be crossing the creek at one point. There's a couple of cobras right there flying out of Camp Pendleton. We get a lot of them that fly between Pendleton and 29 Palms. And then, but sometimes these guys, they don't look like they're heading to 29 Palms. They're probably just doing some working on their hours or doing some training or whatever. But we get quite a bit of that over here. There's part of a creek here. I guess the creek's not running right now. I've been up here before when it's been running through here. I got all these sycamore trees that grow here. Sycamores love to grow down in these creek beds and stuff out in this area. Yeah, right here's the crossing. Right here's an Arizona crossing that usually has water flowing crossing after we get rain. It just rained a couple weeks ago, so I don't know why there's not water flowing in it. I stand corrected, it's flowing. That's it. That's a creek in California, guys. That's all we get here. picture of the growler in its natural element. As far as wildlife around here, you know, we have rattlesnakes we're talking about, tons of coyotes, and we actually have quite a few mountain lions that live up in here. We just had a scat sighting that we're kind of not sure what that is. Is that bear crap? I don't know what it is. It's huge. There's some coyote crap over here. Notice all the bunny fur in it. Tires I put on here are doing incredibly well on this road. You see Kelly Edge mud trains. I lowered them down to 26, and on this gravel road, and even on the broken up gravel, whenever I take off and stuff, there's no wheel split. Since I hooked it up nice. Some really cool rock formation there. County with you. So here's one of the gates that they can use to lock off the road in case of fires or if you know, bad weather or something like that. Here's the number of the trailhead right here. CNF 7SO4. That's the trailhead or the trail that we're on. And here we go, Wildomar campground. And I don't think this is it. I think just a little farther down we actually have there's actually an off-road park here. Yeah, this is the OA2 area right here, the off-road area. I'm not gonna bother driving in there to turn around, I don't think. Yeah, why not? You know, you have to have an adventure pass to be in here. Not to be in here, but actually to park. If you're not going to park, you don't need it. But if you're going to park and get out of your vehicle, you have to have it. They've really done some improvements here. Last time I was here, they didn't have a bathroom. And this is just kind of a parking staging area here. Why make an off-highway vehicle parking and you can't have a green sticker bike in here? That's stupid. Alright, we just came around a corner here and got a good view of, this is all La Cresta You know, it's all custom home area. Just on the other side of the hills right there is, I think it's Wildomar, and then you have Marietta and Lake Elsinore, or Marietta and Temecula. You can see the off-road, that OHV area here. You can see the trails they have here for them. Well, that's Mount San Gorgonio. That's where Idlewild is. And then the next range over is where Big Bear is. I can't remember the name of the mountains over there now. And that's Mount Baldy, which is one of the tallest mountains down here in Southern California. The city down here, it looks to me like it's Corona. I think we might be that far north. It's either Lake Elsinore or Corona. See the 15 freeway blasting through there. Yeah, actually far back you can see a lake way back there, and that's Lake Paris. It's a reservoir that was built. That actually, I believe Ronald Reagan was governor when that was dedicated. Looks like we got a new gate here. Really nice condition. Right up here, we've got some COMM towers up here. If you're familiar with Southern California, you come up and down the 15 freeway. These are the towers that are above Lake Elsinore. Kind of like a drive. Just on his side. Actually, there's another shot of Mount Baldy straight across with that valley. It's got a lot of snow on it. If you look on the north side, it's really got a lot of snow. The south side's already melted a lot of it. Until you get up to like about 10,000 feet or 8,000 feet. 7S04 South Main, Rancho Capistrano. So we're almost on the Rancho Capistrano side of South Main Divide, which means we're almost to Ortega Highway. And we found a little bit of traffic on the road here. Let's see if she's going to get out of the way so we don't have to startle her horse. Alright, so here's a nice view of Lake Elsinore that most people don't get to see. You can see a lot of it from Ortega Highway, but that's way over at the other end. It's a 15 freeway going north that way. A minute ago, oh yeah, farther back that way is Canyon Lake. It's a small community lake over there. Alright, so I got phone service again, so I thought I'd look for a geocache, and about 3 feet away. It's called Glider's Paradise, or Gliding Paradise.